Hi friends! If you care to know what else I bought from the Sephora spring sale besides the Fenty cream blushes and bronzers, then please keep on watching. Hi, I'm Alicia. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you are returning, well, thank you for visiting me again. Kinky Sweat stands for my kinky hair and sweat life. I'm a fitness professional who loves all things movement and beauty. If you want to check out what I do in between the makeups, to get over to my Instagram. Welcoming a very drastic light change as the clouds are moving in and the clear skies are moving out. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna make this video happen regardless. Sharing what else I bought besides the Fenty cream bronzers and blushes. I had already filmed a dedicated video swatching all these items as well as trying on all the items, but I purchased a few other things. That perhaps was my most anticipated purchase that took over, I would think, the haul, if you will. I did 2 orders in total. The first order was the Fenty one, including the Viseart Chou Petite Pro palette, which I also did a video on. And was that it? Oh no, that order also had the NARS Orgasm X blush, which we'll be trying on in this video. Tried it on already. It's fabulous, just as everyone had said. I also picked up another Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil that's on standby. I'm still finishing the one I have. I also bought 3 bottles of the Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. I had already started one. They had changed the label. They had changed the formula, I think. The new one works, but there's something about it that I can't put my finger on that I don't like. I don't know if it's because of the smell or it leaves behind like a strange, not residue, but I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. So when I saw they still had these online, I bought like 3 of them. By far my most favorite eye makeup remover. I cannot live without this. This is holy grail, has been for quite some time. I think I had mentioned this makeup remover, eye makeup remover specifically, several times in skincare favorites and must get from Sephora haul videos. The second package, however, I didn't know I was gonna get this, but I saw people review it and I was like, I'm curious. And it was fragrance free, or I thought. If I missed this whatever. The Giorgio Armani Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation. I'm reading this again because I'm paranoid. I didn't read any fragrance, but we will test it out and smell it. This is how the bottle looks like. It's quite expensive. I think it's in the 40s. No, it doesn't smell like anything. But the shade match, I'm afraid of the shade match. I got 8 because 7 was out of stock. So we will check out that. I also got the Kosas bronzer, which I don't know why. You know me and bronzers. They just seduce me like no other. Despite the fact that I already presented 3 cream bronzers. I got the shade medium and right? Yes. This is medium. We'll try this on as well. The compact is beautiful. Doesn't have a mirror, but it's like a translucent mint design. Despite the fact being plastic, is actually quite heavy. Disappointed though that the deepest shade, first of all, the jump from light to medium is huge, and then from medium to deep, also huge, but the deep is so red. I feel like it doesn't serve as a natural bronzer for deeper skin tones, much like just a red blush. But, you know, hopefully we could see better powder bronzers on the deeper skin tone spectrum soon. I also have the Aether Beauty highlighter. I had tried this in store several times and I walked away because I'm like, wait. Both shades. This is in pink diamond. Packaging is super cool. It has a 3-dimensional lid. It's slightly raised because I think this line is inspired. Yes, it's a clean beauty line. No, I did not buy this because I think I'm going to be protected from a clean beauty line. I was really intrigued by the texture and just the feel of it. It's a really nice highlight. It's hard to see right now because it's so bright. It's like a moussey type of texture, but it feels nice on the skin. Definitely will be applying that in this video, and if we could get a little more light from this weather, then maybe it could look nice on camera. And the other shade, I got both of them because I have FOMO. This is the one that sold out on the Aether site, Aether, because I think they were running 20% off at the time. And yes, I was eyeing one of their eyeshadow palettes, but it has lavender oil in the formula. Listen, to me, clean beauty means that the ingredients are sustainable, that you're not wrecking or over using farmland to harvest your sandalwood or whatever, and the packaging is recyclable all the way through and through. I could care less about the parabens, okay? Please. Pure Diamond Dust is the more silvery shade right here. I think this is everyone's favorite because it has a little more brightness to it, maybe because of the silver. And look, it says here in the lid, hello beautiful, we have removed the mirror and magnets inside to be more sustainable. Okay, that makes sense to me. We strive to make the best sustainable choices in all of our products, and let's be real, you'll probably be using this palette in front of your mirror anyway. I like that. That is very true. It becomes fully recyclable, and we are saving this palette from going directly to landfill. It's a win-win for both you and Mother Earth. That to me is what clean beauty is, to me. The ingredients, debatable. Now let's come in a little closer and try on this Giorgio Armani Neo Nude. That's enough. Again, dealing with a lot of blemish issues, real life, and great. So now we can see how well this covers, or how well the light coverage is. Let's pull up the Sephora site because I want to give you the shade description for this Neo Nude, and also read about the product. That'll be helpful. $40 and 24 shades in all. Ooh, a lot of the shades are already sold out. Oh my gosh. Yes, 7 was sold out. That 7 was tan with a cool undertone, and 8 is tan medium with a neutral undertone. Could work. So the neutral undertone convinced me that it could possibly be a good match. It's an ultra lightweight skincare infused foundation that delivers a natural, healthy looking glare all day. Hydration and light buildable coverage. Coverage is light. Finish is natural. Skin type recommendation: normal, dry, combination, oily. Oh, across the board. Okay. This is all made in France. It has a suggested shelf life of 12 months. This could work, fam. It could work. No fragrance. Thank God. You know how fragrant their luminous silk is? It is so, hello, fragrant. Oh, that is very lightweight. This looks like it could be something. It's a little pinky in tone, however, but the inside of my arm is significantly lighter than my face, so I'm not going to trip over it just yet. There is alcohol in here. Let's see how far down. Aqua glycerin with the cone permanent 1, 6 is 7th. I'm not concerned. I'll put a little more, and it has a lock mechanism, which I appreciate. So this cap is securely screwed on, and it also has the shade on the top of the cap. Very lightweight indeed. Kind of reminds me of the Viseart in terms of feel and coverage. Why am I looking at the camera for a mirror? But it doesn't absorb as quickly. So I feel I could apply the Viseart with my fingers. I feel the need to press the Neo Nude in with a brush. And I don't smell the alcohol either. So that's a good sign. I'm getting good at holding it in. Have you been listening to JoJo's new album? I know I'm switching topics. I know this is a makeup video, but this, oh my God, that is like the R&B album that we needed. We did. I like. Let's turn down the exposure. I think it's a good match. The texture is lightweight. I think it's a good match. I'm happy that I went with 8 because maybe 7 would have been too light. Who knows? The advantage we have buying lighter weight coverage formulas like this is the fact that there's a little more room for error. Because it's not full coverage, it's not going to change your complexion to that coverage. But since it's lighter, it will melt with your current shade and make it happen in the end. You know what I'm saying? Taking a little more and concentrating it on the portions that need more coverage. Zoeva 146 with that little bit from the back of my hand, punching that on. Hey. Feels pretty light on the skin as well. I don't feel like I am wearing a foundation. Great for those who perhaps is looking for a product that's going to give a little more than a tinted moisturizer, but still not teeter into the foundation category of things. I like it. I like this a lot, actually. Definitely a natural finish for sure. You can still see my skin. You can still see my blemishes. These are going to scab off in a couple of days. I like the fact that it's blurring and it's filtering. If you are oily, however, I would definitely powder because it's been on for a little bit and it still has that natural finish texture to it. I'm just putting whatever leftover I have under my eyes. I don't think this warrants a concealer. I don't feel the need to apply one anyway. Okay. Hey, I actually want to go in with the Aether Beauty. Let's go in with Pure Diamond Dust because I want to use the texture from the Neo Nude to, ooh, that's pretty. Make this, oh ho ho ho, yes. This is why I believe this shade in particular sold out from the Aether website, and I think from the Sephora one too, but it miraculously was in stock when I was looking for it. Yes, so that's more silver in tone, definitely brightening. And if you do have both, probably you apply this as like your bing highlight on the center of whatever other highlight you decide to apply. Let's go in with the, what is this one called? Pink Diamond Dust. The lighting is so weird right now. I can't follow it. This is more gold pink. So it's not exclusively pink. It has like a nice gold shift to it, but hard to see because this light is nuts. There we go. Definitely more suitable for, I think, tan to deeper skin tones. Because it just kind of melts right in where you could see this more distinctly. But I like it if you wanted something more low-key. It's pretty. That's a little better. I think you can see that. Can you see the pinkiness from? So freaking hard. What is happening? There we go. It's like a pink to gold. And this is more silvery. We still have a little more tack from the Neo Nude. However, I want to see how this glides over a foundation or a tinted light foundation that has been unset. Here is the color medium. Oh! Wow, that had more punch than I expected. This is a golden bronze color. Definitely want to take, you know what? I think I'm gonna do my Z1. It won't pick up as much product. This has a shade guide on the back of the box. I think it aligns with their complexion products, so you can better figure out which shade bronzer will look best on you. Clean Shea Butter Bronzer gives a silky smooth finish, feels weightless on the skin, and blends effortlessly for an instant healthy glare. I believe this is also recyclable packaging. Oh, look at that. It's made in Italy. Suggested shelf life of 12 months. I'm gonna put it on there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Definitely have to go in and take some off. Okay. I'm tapping some on my hand before going in because this, man, that, my gosh. Let's see if I could whip some of it away. Taking Pat's medium press powder with my Tuckahoe Z9. And while I'm lightly setting the Neo Nude, hopefully I could buff down this bronzer. It's a little better. The forehead as well. I probably definitely went overboard on the forehead. All right, that's a little better. I like it. I like this color. It has like a burnt look to it, which nice because if this is to mimic the sun, then I think the tone is dead on. But I think you definitely need more than 3 shades because, I mean, even the medium spectrum of the skin tone range, and Kelsey Brown and Jay was talking about this on her live, and we get like deeper shades have the worst time of it all. Yes, fair as well. Let me make sure I address anyone before someone yells at me. However, the medium part of the spectrum, I think, sometimes gets neglected because there's so many tones of medium in terms of like cool and neutral. Like not all medium tones are yellow, right? So I could probably get away with the light too, since I haven't been tanning. It's nice. It's very intense. I definitely have to be careful with how much I apply, but I love the finish. It's very smooth. I'm still buffing because I feel like I have a lot on, but I think that is much better. Going in with NARS's Orgasm X. This 10 times better than the original Orgasm. I think the actual formula is silkier. It's just better all around, not as sparkly. There is shimmer in here. I do believe it feels to me more finely milled, a little more elegant, better pressed. Z1 again, and tapping that on. Ooh, we're looking summery. Okay, I'm looking beachy fine. I think Orgasm X is an ideal color for summer. It's so rich in this coral tone and it has some luminosity to it, so it's going to brighten up your complexion as well with those very finely milled shimmers. I don't detect them. I do see them, but they don't look artificial. They don't look like it's just sitting on the skin. It's a veil of radiance and glow. I like the Aether pink. I think this is a better texture, and I do feel that the highlight is more prominent. I could see it better, but maybe in person this will appear more of a highlight. It has more like golden glow, I feel. It's hard to see on camera. Meshes very well with the Orgasm X, I have to say. Since I haven't finished with the current pencil that I have, going to go in with my Benefits. I'm one to not really change my brow products often because I feel the rest of my routine is so intricate already that brows for me, I'm not willing to spend money on trying different products. It doesn't hold the same status as bronzer for me in my collection, let me just say that. Tail on, brush up. All right, these brows are done. We could go in with the eyes just because. Let's do like a very light look on purpose. I'm not even gonna go in with primer because if this is gonna be, let's pretend we're out and about on vacation, don't have time to do the full routine. Maybe it stops here, right? This is, excuse me, are you gonna focus on me? This is the dinner look. This is our golden hour face. But if we wanted to just go in with Chou, I'm curious to find out what this can serve us for, like a light, just carefree type of a gig. My earrings match, so why not? Creams to go with my Esom G35. Just gonna place that all over. Ooh, I like that all over. That's pretty. I already have a video on the Chou individually. I also did looks with it again in my April favorites video. So if you want more inspo than what you see here, I will link those videos down below. I'm just going back and forth, adding a little more to blow it out so it could look very like same shade with my Sonergy Worker 1. Ooh, I like how this is going. Hey, I want to add the melon or the pink color, but I feel this is a good place to stop because it's tying in really nicely with the rest of the complexion. And because of that, I think this shade, Sorbet, is going to be so beautiful just on the lid, on top of that matte. It's going to add a little bit of glow. Ooh, it's a lime shift in a peachy base. It just adds beautiful character to this look, and the texture is so lightweight that you could just pat it down with your fingers and it's done. I love this so much. I love it so much. We can have a little fun and put Icy on the inner corner. Why not? We could also stick to Sorbet and place that on the inner, but why not? Or we could apply any of the Aether on the inner corner as well. But I just wanted to experiment different ways we could use this icy shade. You know what I mean? I feel the need to apply a little bit of liner. Want to go with Classic Brown Core from Linda Hallberg's Crayon Collection. Ooh, that needs to be sharpened. Good old matte coming through. Smudging that so it doesn't look so crazy. Okay. I'm going to use Linda's Infinity Filter Lucidity Powder in medium. I feel like I need a little more set here on the center of my face. That's a lot better. I'll put some mascara on. Not from Sephora. Oh my goodness. Why? Because you reckless, that's why. Oh, that was, well, almost successful. The lipsticks that I bought, I purchased another Penny Beige from the Gucci line because that has been a standout for me for nude shades. However, I had also showed this in my April favorites video. I purchased Susan Nude. I was going between that one and another one because the nude shades from the Gucci line are top notch, I feel. And this is a little cooler in tone than the Penny Beige. It's, I don't know what it is. This tone I love. Penny Beige is a little pinkier. So if you want to quickly see that Susan Nude and this Penny Beige. So Penny Beige has a little bit more warmth. Susan Nude, I just like that there's a little coolness to it. Dare I say just maybe more neutral than Penny Beige. Gonna use Natasha Denona pencil in L6. I have to say, this look came together very nicely. And I love all the products that I purchased. Keep in mind, this is very much still a first impressions as I just tried out. Besides the Chou, of course, and the Susan Nude, I have been using for the first time in this video. Really like the Giorgio Armani, fam. I do. I have to use it more so I could better present any differences I experience between this and the Viseart, this and the Tom Ford, and the Pat McGrath and the Hourglass and whatever I have been using complexion wise. I would love to apply this with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Yeah, there's different combinations I need to try, but I'm so happy about the shade match. I'm very happy I went with 8, and I feel if you are my skin tone or around wherever you near the spectrum of me, I think 8 will be very good because it's neutral. I wonder how cool will look because I thought neutral looked pretty pink in undertone, but because maybe I'm more, I don't know, I'm very bad with undertones, so please ignore what I'm saying. However, I think the match is pretty good for me trying to decide from offline. Needless to say, I think 8 is a pretty good shade match, so I think we nailed it in that department. I like the Kosas bronzer. I do. I think this shade is very, I mean, it's intense for me. Definitely have to go in with a lighter hand because as you saw, if I don't, it could look very burnt on the cheeks, and I want it to look more golden, more like a Rouge. I want it to look more golden, more like a wash of bronzer, not just like a bronzer streak on my cheek. I like the Aether Beauty a lot too. I love this packaging, and a huge shout out to them for being sustainable conscious in terms of their packaging. I like the silver more simply because you can see a highlight, but I gotta say, initially I like this more because you can see it, but the subtlety of the pink one I appreciate. I don't feel I'm appreciating it now because I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I feel this is more appreciated in person because the glow, you see, it's beautiful and it melts into the bronzer and into Orgasm X from NARS. I think this is a little more natural looking and maybe more suitable for someone who prefers this type of effect. However, if you are lighter than me, you definitely have to go in with the silver. Otherwise, this will be more like a blush topper for you. If you are deeper than me, then I think the pink one will look beautiful because it's not just going to be gold. It's going to be pink with gold. It's going to have that slight shift to it. I feel makes it more interesting. Chou, I've already spoke so highly of this palette. And I love this look. First of all, I'm so happy I wore these earrings. And this color, creamsicle, all over the lid with sorbet on the center. Who knew? Such an easy, like, summertime, carefree, no frills look. My goof proof, I mean, still to this day, my fave. Not changing that. Makeup remover, will be using this later to remove this look. And lastly, Susan Nude from Gucci, a beautiful color. I think I'm good with these nudes. There are a few that I could possibly try and know that we'll love, but there's only so many nudes I could love at once. I still have a lot in my roster that I have to get through. Like, I love the Natasha Denona shades as well, but who knows, right, if I fall for the trap. But for now, Susan Nude and Penny Beige are just my standout favorites from the Satin line. If anything, I would like a lighter color to place on the center of my lip to really bring it forward and add a little more dimension. But we're good for now. I think this is reasonable for now. And that is it, fam, what I bought from the Sephora sale. Of course, in addition to the Fenty products that, again, I filmed exclusively in another video. Like I said, if you want to see that, links. And I'm happy that I didn't go nuts. I know I went nuts with the Fenty, I know. But everything else, I was really careful in choosing products that I really was interested in, that it wasn't just because, ooh, it's pretty, ooh, it's pretty. Yes, the Aether Beauty highlights were pretty, but I had my eyes on them. I waited, and I think this was more of a well thought out purchase in that I already knew that I liked these. I just didn't want to jump the gun when they first came onto the scene. Happy I waited so I could get some 20% off of that. The Neo Nude was an impulsive buy. I think when I saw it didn't have any fragrance and how much I love the Power Fabric Concealer, I took a plunge, and I'm happy that I did. I'm happy I took a chance to try this formula because I think from the looks of it, from the application and how it's been wearing throughout this entire video, I really like it as a summertime item. I feel you do need to powder if you are oily, but I'll keep you updated on that as I wear it more and as, of course, the weather changes. Orgasm X is amazing. I freaking love this blush. It just makes it so easy to create that summertime flush. I know they're talking about something else, but that's what I'm gonna label it as. And that's it. I think, yeah. I did order, Giorgio Armani Beauty was having 30% off their site, so I did manage to get the Luminous Silk Concealer, which again, I was waiting on since I have so many concealers, but 30% off I can do. And I also bought their Neo Nude Powder Compact Foundation that looked really intriguing. That formula looks very interesting. It's like a cream to powder texture, and I'm like, listen, we're doing well already. I already love the Neo Nude foundation, the Natural Glow. Maybe that will do well also. We shall see. We'll get on camera with those products, but let me know if you want anything from the Sephora sale, if you're still waiting for anything to come from your order, because I know a lot of the shipping has been delayed. Please soon you will receive your items, or if you've received them already, what you like, what you didn't like, what you bought, let me know down below, fam. And until then, that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another review, tutorial, what I bought from Sephora or whatever retailer that I couldn't stay away from. Get ready with me or nightly live chit chat. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.